Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, even though we've been around now for almost 6 years. We've been putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy, and that'll benefit all our citizens. And anybody can become a citizen. You just come along, register, and that's all there is to it. There is no fee, there is no obligation. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we're not going to put you into a little group based on your gender, colour, class, creed, financial status, educational level, or anything else. Excuse me. We simply see everybody as a human being, part of one big family, all linked together, all individually unique. All having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community, all equally valued by our community and loved by our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology, and I'll come straight after what's coming up next, which is our opening prayer, very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not pleasure, although it's a pleasure to be happy, but short-term pleasure you get from buying something you've always wanted or doing something you've always wanted to do. But true happiness is something that is an inner joy. It's with you when you wake up, it's with you when you go to bed, it's with you throughout the day, and it's with you throughout the night. And it gives you that calmness. So no matter what's going on around you, whether you've got these peaks of happiness and pleasure, or whether things are not going right and you're a bit down, you still have this certainty to come back to, this inner joy. And it's something that everybody seeks. Not everybody knows how to get it. The only way you can get it is through loving service to other people. And the great thing about that is not only does it bring you that true happiness and help other people, but it attracts into your life everything that you want and need. So that's what our little prayer is about. So let's get started now. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We are streaming live into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube, and the recordings are automatically available there at any time. And a lot of people watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for them. But it's lovely when we have people here live as well. You can pop your name in, where you're from, you can interact with other members, and you can ask any questions you may have, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So let's have a look who we have got in. We've got Willie in from Texas, and he's top of the pops today. Hi there, Willie. We got Norman from Doncaster in England, Mary from Chicago, USA, Caroline from Texas. We got Ed from Delft in Holland. Hi there. Rosina from Edinburgh. And we've got Luis from Lisbon in Portugal. Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico. Richard from Devon in England. Who else have we got? We've got Maureen from London, Bozina from Slovenia, and Shukuzi from Nigeria. And probably a few more people will be joining us, but let's get on with the show. Let's start with some numbers. And since we last met on Saturday, we have an increase of 14 in the 777 plan to 46,511, an increase of 15 in the registered members of We Share Abundance to 57,692, an increase of 15 in the active member count in We Share Abundance to 3,276, down 1 in Success Blueprint to 12, up 1 in the Easy Team Builder to 1239, up 3 in the Best Plan Ever to 1418, up 1 in the ShareHope Powerline Plan Pro members to 794. We have a net decrease in TIR free members of 8 to 732, and an increase of 1 in the bronze memberships to 1,970. The social media site, Your Happy Place, we have an increase of 3,570 in our registered members, taking us to 83,749, and we're up 2,235 in the active members there to 49,614. So good growth there. Okay, let's have a look. We got a couple more people in. We got, did we mention Shakuzi? I think we did, from Nigeria. We've got Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria, and Gary from St Albans in England. So hi there to everybody again. Right, what's been going on? Well, unfortunately, Devyani had a slip on the stairs yesterday, and she's injured her back and her neck and her head, and she's not feeling very well. She's not seriously injured, if you like, but she's not feeling good, and so hasn't been working, and she's hoping to be back by Thursday. So that's delayed us a little bit in what we're doing, but Vishal has been diligently working away there, and I'll be discussing with him tomorrow whether or not we can let the partners in to Banish Poverty Global. Everything won't be in place at that point, but it'll give you a chance to go in and check that your donations are correct, and have a quick look round, and you'll also be able to see your position in the matrix. So as I say, I'll be talking with Vishal tomorrow. I was a little bit knocked out of knocked off track a little bit today. We go for a little walk around lunchtime every day, and we have to drive to somewhere that's a little bit more flat, and it doesn't take very long, but we need the car. It would take us, well, it would be very difficult to get there without a vehicle. Anyway, on the way there, I stopped at the butcher's in a little village that's only about 5 miles away, about halfway to where we were going in Bude. And then when I came out of the butcher's, the car wouldn't start. Fortunately, there is a garage near there, but I've not heard from the garage. We had to get a taxi home, and we don't have transport at the moment. So hopefully we'll get that sorted out one way or another tomorrow, because that took us about 2 hours to get a taxi. There aren't a lot of taxis knocking around in the countryside at this time of the year when the tourists aren't around. They'll take off and have 6 months holiday. That's not too good either. However, Sudha has also been working away, and he's produced a landing page which is compliant for Google and Facebook. I'll be talking with him tomorrow because he reckons we can sort of get started with that, start testing the advertising, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. And that is important because, as you can see, or as you perhaps remember, we only had one bronze membership in the last 3 days. Now, you may be bringing in people that are free, but if there's only one bronze membership, that's not pushing anybody through the system. It's not putting money into the fund for the system to pay it forward for people. It's not moving anybody anywhere. You know, one person in 3 days is a bit of a joke. So we need to get things moving along, and hopefully with Sudhar's help, we'll be able to do that in the very near future, and we'll be able to get the co-op going. And we need people to use the PIF pool and upgrade people. And we need people to PIF people that they bring in. And we need people to bring in more people. And we need the people that come in to upgrade one way or another, whether they're being PIFed in by members through the PIF pool or by their sponsor, or whether they're putting their hand in their pocket. That is what we need. We've got to keep things moving. And 1 in 3 days isn't going to achieve much for anybody. Okay, right. So that is basically where we are. We are, as I say, a little bit down with Devyani not being available, but we have Vishal. He's very competent, very diligent, and we have Sudhar, who is an expert in paid ads on Google and Facebook. So we are still moving in the right direction. Okay. And that really is all I have for you. As I say, I got a little bit lost quite a bit of time today, and I need to get some sort of transport arranged, so I need to get onto the garage tomorrow, see if they can fix this. It's a very old vehicle. It's 1997 automatic little Vauxhall Corsa, and an automatic won't start unless you've got the gear in the right place. Now, unfortunately, it's not registering the right place. You can put it into park or you can put it into neutral, and it's not sensing that it's in there. And this is what's causing the problem, so it won't start. Hopefully they'll be able to fix it, but it's such an old vehicle that you can't get parts for it very easily either. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll see what goes on tomorrow, and then have to make some decisions based on that. Have we got anybody else come in? We had Gary. We've got Don. Also, Nankiep from Nigeria, sorry. And we got Don saying, let's all just promote TIR only. Well, yeah, it would be good if everybody that is in TIR promoted TIR. Unfortunately, most people are just sat back waiting for it to happen. And of course, it won't happen if everybody sits back. So we do need to give it a bit of a boost, and we need it in a scalable way, and that's going to happen through Google and Facebook. And then we've got Bhuban in from India saying it's loud and clear. Thank you, Bhuban. And Don Wilson says, time to buy a new car, Graham. Yeah, I don't have any money. That's the problem. It's easier said than done. This little old car I got very cheap when my other one blew up, and it's served us very, very well so far. And hopefully it'll be they'll be able to fix it. The guy at the garage actually is very good. He is not just a mechanic; he's an enthusiast, and so if it can be fixed, I'm pretty sure that he'll know how. And I'll talk to him tomorrow. And then we got Carlin from New Zealand. Right. Have we got any questions? Anything else that's going on? Because I don't really have any more news for you. I do have. I can show you what Sudha's been doing. If I can find it, just let me. I'm in the wrong program. It's in this thing here. If I can find it, here we go. Copy the link. Okay. Let me do a screen share for you. Let me make that bigger. And here you can see what he's put together. So this is it, and above the fold, of course, we've got the opt-in, and it's mindset and personal development training, train your mindset, improve focus, build international life habits. We might need to modify a little bit of that. I've not really had time to go through it very well, but got that little picture there. The visuals are very, very important in Facebook advertising. 85% of it is in the picture. So that picture, I think, is probably quite good. And then what's inside? Education and thought awareness, practical techniques. We've got to be careful with what you put in when you're advertising in these areas, otherwise they shut you down. So it's all focused on personal growth mindset, which is good. And get instant access now. I don't know what happens when you click there. Oh, it takes you back up here, okay? This program focuses on educational and self-development, helping you explore how mindset and habits influence daily decisions and long-term consistency. I think we can probably modify some of these words before we go. But I will be guided by him as what we can get away with. We'll see. Now, I have also asked him to create another landing page so that we can split test them. And what we'll do is we'll split test them, and if one is considerably better than the other, then we'll keep going with the one that is better, and we'll do another landing page and see if we can improve, keep improving, keep getting more and more. So that's what we're looking at doing. And this is what Sudha's been working on for us. So where are we now? I can't get out of it now. Here we go. Stop sharing. Okay, let's have a look at here. We've got a bit more. Got positive business. Will BPG be on a standalone website? Yes. Will our TIR referral be automatic, be in BPG downline, or we need to refer them again in BPG? They will join through your BPG link from when they need to make a withdrawal. They can join before they need to make a withdrawal. It'll be optional for them, but when they want to join or need to join to make a withdrawal, then yeah, they will have your link either in WeShare Abundance or in TIR, and will join through your link. It won't be automatic because there is a possibility that you may not have joined BPG. You don't have to pay anything, you just have to register. So it'd be silly not to, but there will be people that don't join BPG, and then people that are in their downline may well join. So we can't make it automatic because it is a different thing, but the links will be there from your sponsor. Okay, in WeShare Abundance, it'll be in the multiple income streams. In TIR, I've got to discuss with Vishal tomorrow how we're going to do it. But the partners that are in, we've taken your sponsor either from TIR or where that's not been available from WeShare Abundance, and where there's been none, then we've put one in. And when the partners get in, they will have to approve their details, and that will include their sponsor. And that will only be for the partners. When other people are joining, they will have to join through a referral link. Okay. But the partners will have the option to change their sponsor if they choose. If they say, oh, no, well, that's not my sponsor, I want it to be whoever it is, then they can do that. Okay. Once the partners have all verified their information, then we will release the referral links, and they will go into multiple income streams and into TIR, and anybody will then be able to join. And of course, you'll be able to refer people that have got nothing to do with TIR or WeShare Abundance, but would like to take advantage of what we offer within Banish Poverty Global. Okay, it'll be a little while before we have things sorted out well enough to get other businesses loaded in. We need to get our own thing working and make sure that everything is working smoothly for everybody. And then we would allow other businesses to use our system as well. And we have businesses already that are interested. I'm not saying they're going to join, but they are looking and interested in what we're doing. And we got David in from Nigeria as well. Okay. I don't think we've got anything else to cover. I can't see any more questions. But that is where we are, and that's what we're working on. So we're working on different fronts, but the idea really is to get TIR really moving along, because that will also build your business in BPG. Everybody will need to be in BPG if they want to withdraw their money, but we need to get TIR working. We need more people joining, more people becoming bronze members, because without that, there's nothing happening. A business with no sales, there's no business. And to to have one sale in 3 days is not good enough, really, is it? Not good enough. We all know that. So we need to up our game, and the co-op will help with that. But it's not the be all and end all. It's not everything, you know. It's up to every individual to get out there at every opportunity and share that, and to help people get started, get them into the bronze membership. Don't say, oh yeah, you join free, do your KYC and that's it, because if nobody's upgrading, there are no funds into the PIF bank to upgrade people anyway. So they're just going to sit there and they're going to complain and they're going to lose interest. Okay, we need people in, but we need people upgrading as well. It doesn't have to be 100% of the people that join upgrade. It would be wonderful if they did, but we need a strong percentage of them. You know, we need probably a minimum of 20% of the people that join saying, yeah, I'm in, boom, $30, one time $30, it's neither here nor there. Let's get them in and get them started and push the benefits that we have, because as I say, that is also going to translate into the BPG program, and ultimately into all the other programs in We Share Abundance. So as I think it was Don from, let me see if I can scroll up a bit. Yeah, it was Don from Vancouver Island in Canada saying, let's all promote TIR. And he's right. If we all got behind it and all promoted it and all went out of our way to bring in one paid member a month, not asking too much, is it? One paid member a month at $30, things would move really quickly if everybody did that. Okay, so there we go. Gary says we need fresh videos as everything is outdated with all the changes. I don't think everything is outdated, Gary. I think the videos are still there, but we need to be pushing people to actually get their hand in the pocket. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be referring people that want and are prepared to pay a one-time $30. But I don't think the videos are out of date. You say all the changes. There aren't really any changes at all that we can put into the videos. We perhaps should stress more on the training, and I should be able to get back into putting more training in there. At the moment, it's very limited. And there's a lot we can do in that area. And that's a massive market, you know. People are paying thousands of dollars for what we have. Yeah, there is mention of no income unless they have 3 referrals. There's a video about that in the site. So it's no mention of the co-op. The co-op doesn't exist at this moment in time. But there is mention of it, I think, in that video anyway. So look at that qualification page and go through the video there. I believe both of those are mentioned, but the co-op isn't available at this moment in time anyway. Okay. So that's it, folks. I haven't got anything else to offer you. There's no more questions in. So God bless, and I'll see you all on Thursday. And hopefully I'll have some transport, because we are stuck out in the middle of nowhere, in all honesty, without a vehicle. It's very difficult. There is a bus that comes twice a day, So that's about it. Okay. God bless. See you all on Thursday.